Hello students, so let's continue our chapter number 2, that is fundamentals of accounting, and our today's topic is P&L appropriation account, means profit and loss appropriation account. So before starting this topic, if you remember that in plus 1 class we were following a process to make our financial statement. So what was that process? Firstly we were making journal, then we were transferring all the entries into ledger, then we were making trial balance, then trading account, then profit and loss account, then balance sheet. So this is a very familiar process, right? Now what we were doing, we were just calculating net profit or net loss from P&L account. So this net profit or net loss belongs to whom? So this belongs to the person who is running the business. In sole proprietorship, a single person is handling the business. So this profit or loss belongs to him. But in partnership, because we are having two or more than two persons, similarly this profit belongs to them. But one thing must be very clear to you, that this profit must be a divisible profit. What do you mean by divisible profit? It means after this profit must include all the charges, means we have done all the compulsory payments first, then we have calculated that profit or loss. Now what is the meaning of appropriation? So P&L account, P&L appropriation account is an extension to P&L account. Why extension? Because it is to be made after making P&L account, profit and loss account. So what we have to do, we just have to take the divisible profit after making P&L account, and we have to transfer that profit into P&L appropriation account. Means this is the beginning amount in order to start our P&L appropriation account. Actually, what is this P&L appropriation? That is P&L, profit and loss appropriation means distribution. Means now you all know that whatever is left is for the owners or for the partners. So similarly, whatever will be the divisible profit, we just have to divide it among the partners in the form of salaries, interest on commissions, then commission or reserve if there is any. Then after giving all this appropriation, whatever will be left, that will be distributed among the partners in the profit sharing ratio, right? So what we have to do, we just have to take this net profit or net loss from the P&L account. If our profit and loss account shows the net profit, then we have to write it on the credit side of P&L appropriation account. See, the format we are following the same as P&L account, a very basic format, that is in a T format. Debit credit it has two sides, then particulars amount means a very basic format we are following. So we have to start either with the positive balance. If net profit is there, then you have to write by P&L account. Here we have to write the amount. If our net P&L account shows the net loss, then we have to write here net loss, then amount. Then what we have to do, so whatever the expenses to be given to the partner in the form of interest on capital, partner's commission. Now if we all know that minimum there are two members or two partners, so we have to do all the calculation in the internal column, right? So after adding the total amount of a particular expense, the balance will be transferred in the outer column, right? So we have to just show all the workings in the internal column. The next is salary. If any partner is entitled for salary, then salary, then commission. If in the question it is given as this amount of profit, this must be transferred to the reserve, then we have to transfer that specified amount in the reserve. Then interest on drawings, because that is income for our firm, so it will be written on the credit side of P&L appropriation account. Again, there are two partners, so both drawings will be calculated and written in the internal column, then the balance will be transferred in the outer column. Then we have to make total. If our credit income side is greater than the debit side, then the balance will be called profit, and this must be distributed among the partners A and B. I have just taken assumptions, like I have taken two random names A and B, Mr. A and Mr. B. So whatever the names are there, it will be written in the question. So we will read the names from the question and we will write here. Right? So on the other hand, if our expenditure side is greater than the income side, the balance we will get, the loss, it will also be distributed among the partners. So no matters whether the balance is profit or loss, if there is profit, that will be shared by the partners. If there is loss, then it will be borne by the partners. So this is our profit and loss appropriation account. Before starting P&L appropriation account, you have to make sure whether the partners are having a written deed or not, because these things are given only if these are mentioned in the deed. If the deed is silent, then no interest on capital, no salary, no commission, no reserves. Is that fine? So one thing you have to make sure that whether deed is there or not. If deed is there, then you have just to take out the amounts and you have to write here in the respective heads. Otherwise, in case of absence of deed, then no person is entitled for anything except if that expense is a charge. Charge is compulsory payment. If any of these expenses is a charge, then no matters whether profit is there, loss is there, it will be distributed to the or given to the partners. Otherwise, they are not entitled for anything. Right? So this is our P&L appropriation account. You can try all the questions related to this topic. Do practice, work hard. Thank you so much.